Hello friends, I am so excited to finally be bringing you a bullet journal video. It has been a while and I wanted to catch you up on what I've done for the 2018 bullet journal. This is the one I'm using and I am in love with it. It is something that I decorated with my enamel pin stickers, and this was recorded several months ago when I actually did it and I didn't get a chance to do anything with the footage, but now I'm showing you it here. These enamel pin stickers are linked below. They are from my collection with American Crafts from Hustle and Heart, and they are awesome because they look and feel just like enamel pins do, but they have this sticky backing with the foam attached to it so you can actually place it down just like a sticker. And these have been on my bullet journal for quite some time. I can't remember exactly when I recorded this video, but as you can still see, so I wanted to lay them out before I committed. And so I'm just doing that here. I'm just arranging them so that I can figure out the proper placement before I commit to sticking them down. I forgot what I was saying earlier, but yeah, so the point is, I think that they have been stuck on the bullet journal and they haven't come off, and I get compliments on them all the time. Now let's do the flip through. This is the first page. That's a little sticker from, I think, My Mind's Eye, or no, Me and My Big Ideas. Yes, that's correct. Or Happy Planner. That's probably right. Sorry, I'm trying to get through this video in one take because it has been so long since I've done one of these and I don't feel like recording a bunch of different clips. I do want to show you my future log. This is what it looks like currently. I still have to fill in a lot of new and exciting things for the upcoming months. I made a holidays page inspired by someone I follow on Instagram who is amazing. I will link her below because I can't remember her name at the moment. But she had this list of holidays and important dates. So I just basically mimicked her. I think it was on the 1st or 2nd of January. I believe it was the 1st. And then on the other side, I had some quotes. I have my clients and collabs on this left side so I can keep track of the clients I work with, the status of the payment. Now I have books, and then I have actually read a few more books, but I haven't filled them out yet. This is where I start January. Okay, so my idea for this year was to start every spread about the same way so that I had the gratitude log first, and then the weekly setups would be fairly the same, if I could help it. Sorry, I'm filming this outside actually, and the wind is blowing, so the pages are going everywhere. But this is what I wanted to show you, and I love the setup. I used a ruler. It took me forever to do it at the beginning of January. I didn't film it because I actually was doing it on my dining room table when I had some time. I didn't want to film it because I just wanted to take it easy, and I found that when I use a ruler and I am filming at the same time, my head often gets in the way. So I didn't think you'd really want to see that. Here is week 3, and you can see that I've started to add some stickers here. This is when I was really feeling my groove and getting more into the right mind frame of, hey, I can put whatever I want in here. This is when I just went a little crazy at creativation and allowed myself to stick memorabilia, photos, even, washi tapes, but mainly stickers, and just keeping it fun and freeing. This is a doodle page. I even turned some of these doodles into products that you'll be seeing soon. I wrote down some quotes from some panels I went to, and then February very much looks similar. And this is one of my favorite spreads. I think this encapsulates what I love about the bullet journal is that you can make it whatever you want. I actually messed up on that left side and I ended up covering it up with stickers and die cuts and all kinds of things. So there are no rules, obviously. I mean, there's some rules, but you don't have to follow them. And I even asked other people to participate in my bullet journal, which I think has always been one of my favorite aspects, is that if other people contribute to your projects, it makes it that much more memorable for you. And this was so awesome. Quirky Heart did this for me, and she did that border, she did the stamping, and it was just so wonderful to have other people write in here. Ink by Jen G and is awesome. I've linked her stamps below because I've used them quite a bit. So don't mind the quote up there with the bad word in it. Sorry, I probably should have censored that. But yeah, that was just a little sort of inside joke type thing that I had to have her write in there. So here we have going into sort of a muted section, I would say, where I tried to stay consistent with only one color. This is where I love other people participating because Becca Clayson, I met her for the first time in person at Alt, and I had her letter those dates. And of course, Jack drawing faces and participating in my bullet journal makes me so happy. Here's where it gets a little dicey because I've skipped a page and I have holes. But I also have this great spread of when Jack went on a really long hike. This starts March right here. Obviously, you see that I haven't followed the same pattern because I was actually at PlannerCon and I had people write in my book there. I did some stamping and then I just added to it. But I knew I had a few days to start March, and I took some notes at Hobonichi class, the workshop, and it was amazing. It was with April Wu, and I am thinking that I'm actually going to switch to Hobonichi system for next month and going forward. Although now that I'm flipping through this, I love my bullet journal so much, except I hate when things don't go the way I planned and I have this blank week here. That bothers me. So then I'm going to start the new one. Obviously, you can see that I need to cover that up with something. And I think I'm going to put Legoland memorabilia in here. And then this is the current week's spread. So I am at this sort of turning point, and I think that people who bullet journal probably reach this point quite often where you have to decide what to do next. So I would love to hear your feedback in the comments below. Let me know what you think I should do. I've got a ton of pages left in this book. I definitely want to go forward, but something about it makes me want to stop. And I think that maybe I should listen to myself and just give myself grace. And instead of being so hung up on, wanting it to look exactly like it started throughout, I can just evolve it as I feel. This spread I really like. It just took forever. It took so long to do, and I am hoping for a better system. So let me know if you have any tips. All right, friends, I would love to hear from you. So be sure to like and subscribe as well. And I hope you feel inspired to keep the creative juices flowing.